Welcome again to Talk Sunday. As we are all lucky to live in a multicultural environment, we are able to make friends with people from all sorts of different cultures and ethnicities. I have several lovely friends I've made, especially at the workplace, and some of them are from all corners of the world. Several Indian viewers of my channel and some acquaintances of mine as well, including my Indian friend Ramesh, asked me if I could do a talk on a burning issue that's bothering lots of Indians at the moment. And that is the proposed demolition of the Osmanian General Hospital in Hyderabad. Heritage activists are opposing this proposed project as the Osmanian General Hospital building is over 150 years old and is considered an iconic part of Indian cultural heritage. The last Nizam of Hyderabad was Osman Ali Khan. Now, I searched up the word Nizam and came across the definition as the administrator of the realm. There were similar definitions in several documents I looked into. Some defined the word Nizam as disciplinarian and some said monarch. Here are some pictures that might interest you all. The last Nizam of Hyderabad had commissioned the building of this hospital on nearly 27 acres of land bordering the river Mersey. The building had been designed by British architect Vincent Jerome Eash. Now back to the hospital building demolition saga. The Telangana government had proposed to demolish this supreme and historic hospital building to construct a new modern hospital in its place. Heritage activists, however, have opposed the move vehemently, pointing out in no uncertain terms that the government should preserve the main building of the hospital, suggesting that the existing vacant land should be used to build a new hospital. Heritage activists are rightfully insisting that the main building of Osmanian General Hospital should be repaired and preserved for obvious reasons. They suggest that the new proposed hospital be constructed around it. I found some lovely pictures. I'm sure you like seeing them. The Osmanian General Hospital building, which is, as I said before, 150 years old, is a 3-story building displaying breathtakingly beautiful examples of architecture that should be kept alive. The building that was completed in 1925 is regarded as a classic example of Indo-Saracenic style of architecture. The 3rd floor catches the eye of every visitor with its jack arch roof. The building is extraordinarily spectacular with a grand dome on its central tower. Look at the smaller cupolas and domed pavilions on its corners and stairwells. Located at Afzal Gunj, this quintessentially historic building, which is a classic example of this special type of architecture, is a part of the city's skyline. The Osmanian General Hospital building was constructed after Afzal Gunj Hospital, which was built in 1886, was washed away during the floods of 1908. Let's find out where Afzal Gunj is. Afzal Gunj is a part of Old City, Hyderabad, in Telangana, close to river Mersey. Afzal Gunj offers outstanding tourist attractions and is very popular with travelers from all over the world. I found some pictures that shows what a beautiful place Afzal Gunj is. The Osmanian Hospital building, with its gorgeously beautiful architecture, is one of those spots that tourists flock to snatch a view of. I've visited India as a tourist and seen the remarkable beauty of this place. A bit of history now about this old hospital. It was known as Afzal Gunj Hospital in 1886. The first international trials of chloroform were conducted in this hospital between 1888 and 1891 in a specific block now known as the Chloroform Building. There was also an exclusive nursing headquarters built so that nurses could stay in the premises. There was another building reserved for the hospital laundry. As the needs of the public were growing, more parking space became a primary requirement too. Therefore, to create more parking space and to add more facilities for the public, 3 blocks were demolished after 1956 and new hospital blocks were built in their place. Guys, the heritage activists are making a good point here. They are suggesting very passionately to keep the main Osmanian hospital building and preserve it and demolish the non-heritage buildings around it if the government aims at building a new hospital. The main building that the activists are urging the government to preserve takes up only 1 acre of the total 26.5 acres. I believe the activists are making a very reasonable and more than fair request here, don't you? Several activists have started an online petition to save the precious Osmania Hospital building, which is an invaluable part of Indian history. They are also demanding that the government seal the main Osmanian General Hospital building and protect it so no one can get in there and cause any damage to the building. It is very fair and absolutely justifiable that the heritage conservation activists are demanding that the government invest in the restoration and preservation of this heritage building, which is the Osmanian General Hospital building in Hyderabad. Guys, this building is an invaluable symbol of the wonderful and extremely beautiful, culturally significant and exemplary representation of historic Indian architecture. I've given links to the petitions you can sign to protect this iconic building from being razed to the ground. You do not want to see a heap of dust in its place. No, hats off to the heritage activists. Thank you. See you again soon. Bye.